Hey, I'm David Kresge from Cardboard Horror.
And I'm Deborah with FueledByDebra, and today we're going to show you how to do a super simple zombie makeup. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching.
All right, Deb, what's in store for me?
Okay, so to start off, we're just going to white out your face a little bit and take away any of the redness that you have, because obviously zombies are dead, or undead, so they don't really have any color in their face.
All right.
So this is really easy because all I'm going to do is just use a powder that's a little bit too light for you, and I'm just going to go in the spots where you have more color in your face. But really, zombie makeup doesn't need to be anything complicated.
Now, is this a special kind of powder?
No, it doesn't matter what kind of powder you use. You can use anything from the drugstore. It really, really doesn't matter, as long as it's just a little bit too light for your natural coloring.
Okay.
And then the next step that's going to make you really look tired, because that's kind of the thing, is I'm just going to take more of like a gray toned brown sort of a shade, and this is going to go under your eyes to kind of darken your under eye circles.
So you're going to gray under my eye.
Yes, to just really enhance and make you look really tired. So for this, you're going to want to go in all of the natural hollows of your face, and we're just really accentuating them. And it doesn't matter what kind of eyeshadow, just as long as it's a really gray tone, nothing warm.
All right.
I'm also just going to take this on the sides right here by your temples and just add a little bit so you look a little more sunken in those areas.
Great. So we're doing this makeup for a 360 video. So Deb, can you do something that's a little bit more exaggerated so that it's like easy to see? Most of the time I'll be far away from the camera.
Yeah. So you'll just want to do the same thing, just keep adding pigment.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to have you look up so that I can get right under your eyes. Okay.
All right.
So now for the fun part, we can add some injuries or whatever you think that zombies would have. So I'm just going to add a couple of kind of scrapes and open wounds, and what I'm using for that is some liquid latex.
Okay.
And you can get this anywhere, especially around Halloween time.
All right.
So what you want to do is just add one layer.
All right, I'm going to crouch in a little bit closer to the camera so people can see what you're doing.
Okay, so just make it kind of the shape that you're going to want the injury or cut or whatever to be.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
And then something you can get at the dollar store, just cotton balls.
Okay.
And you're going to want to pull them apart, and then you're going to want to stick this right to that wet liquid latex.
Okay.
And there's no pattern or anything like that, just stick it down. Something like that, and then you're going to go back in with your liquid latex.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And you're just going to put this right on top of all of that cotton, because we're going to do one more layer of the cotton.
Cool.
This is going to add some really gross looking texture and really make it look nasty. So now we're just going to take the cotton, again, same thing, pulling apart. We're just going to go right on top of it like that. Now I'm going to do one more just across your nose. But the cool thing about this kind of makeup is you can really do it however you want to, wherever you want to, depending on the look you're going for.
I imagine I'm looking pretty silly right now.
So just remember to always do that second layer. Okay.
What's next?
So now what we're going to do is the fun part. We're going to take some fake blood. This is my favorite brand. And it doesn't really matter what kind you use. But you're going to want to take this on a coarse sponge, something like a dish sponge would work too, and you just squeeze some onto that. I just had one and I cut it into various shapes.
Okay.
And then you're just going to want to dab this over that cotton, and don't be precise with this. Get it around the whole area, even over the cotton, because that's going to make it look more natural, like a real wound. Our eyes are drawn to symmetry, so if you make a wound that's perfectly straight or perfectly circled, round, there we go, round, we're gonna know that it's fake and know that it looks really odd. Now to finish off any look in general, even a regular beauty makeup, you want to make sure that you get the mouth area. So what I'm going to do is go back in with that gray shadow and just lightly go over your lips, because lips naturally have a pink or peach pigment to them.
Okay.
Zombies do not. And with this, once again, be pretty messy with it, just because we don't want it to look like lipstick. And then the final thing is to just take the leftover blood that's on the sponge, and I'm just going to go kind of right here and just make you look a little bit
Not too vampire-y.
more gross. No, just random.
Like I saw some action, huh?
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. So there's the finished makeup. If you want to see it in action, then be sure to subscribe to Cardboard Horror 360. There will be a link down below and probably an annotation. So thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome. And please subscribe to Debra's channel. She does awesome makeup tutorials and fun vlogging. All right, stay tuned for the real video.